What I tried to do in the bill is define for lack of a better word, the defense tricks that these companies have used to absolve themselves of responsibility, and we short-circuited them.
It basically would make it very, very, very difficult to frack.
I don't want to say that. Look, I'm against fracking. I'm for a ban, but this bill doesn't ban fracking. When the industry came in to say that our bill in JPR was a ban, it's just an admission that they're going to hurt people, because the only people that would care about a liability bill are people that are in court because they hurt somebody.
The Baltimore Sun referenced Senator Zirkin's liability bill in an article reported by Aaron Cox and Timothy Wheeler.
Most previous attempts at a ban have been blocked in the Senate's Education, Health, and Environmental Affairs Committee by its chairwoman, Democratic Senator Joan Conway of Baltimore. Zirkin's legislation is moving through a separate panel, the Judicial Proceedings Committee, which Zirkin chairs. Conway called Zirkin's bill a way to get around the fact that I won't ban it. She offered, in triplicate, a prediction about the fate of the legislation if it did reach the floor of the Senate. It's never going to pass, she said. It's never going to pass. It's never going to pass.
So if everybody on that committee wanted to have a moratorium or whatever, she could stop that.
Based on everything that I've ever heard about fracking, they've been fracking in California for 50 years. Is it right? I don't know. They just started horizontal fracking about 12 years ago. Texas is not Maryland. California is not Maryland. Pennsylvania is not Maryland. And I have always contended, based on what the geologists are saying, you don't know what's here. We don't know. So my thing is that you do an exploratory well, you make a determination then if the safeguards are in place, we'll know whether it's safe, or we'll just condemn and ban it forever. But until we have a well, you're never going to know what's going to happen. You're never going to know.
I have a geological map downstairs of Garrett, of Western Maryland, and if you would like to see the folds and faults and anticlines and synclines that occur here, the beds actually go like this. So if your water table is underneath this bed up here, right here it may be down here. So when the well comes down, the drill comes down there, it penetrates the water table that's up here because they're connected.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame that it can come down to one person like that. And I don't think that our representatives are doing us any good, because they're all for the fracking. This is nuts. They're not representing us.
Our delegate Wendell Beitzel has said, well, the gas has been down there for a few million years and it hasn't gotten into the water.
I have springs. There's one of the cleanest streams in the county. Bear Creek goes through my farm down to a fish rearing station that's operated, one of the few that's operated by the state.
My example is, take a soda bottle and look at it. It has gas in it, but you can't see it until you remove the pressure. So when you punch a hole 10,000 feet down in the earth and then punch holes out and then ignite explosives there, you've removed the pressure from the shale and the gas bubbles up. Otherwise it wouldn't come to the surface. And when it bubbles up, it goes into a lot of other cracks, some of which just happen to be going through the water table. And that's how that happens.